Are we live?
We're live.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check. We are live.
I hope we look good because we're on YouTube today.
It's true. Finally, which feels so much more daunting for some reason.
Wait, I can't be adjusting.
That's true.
I can't be like,
We can't pick any wedgies.
no, I need to get like situated better.
Well, happy November 1st.
Happy November.
Merry Christmas to those who celebrate November 1st.
I don't anymore. I used to.
Explain.
My Thanksgiving menu this year is
Y'all.
very
No, Kristen will find any excuse to bring up her Thanksgiving menu.
It's true.
The other day we were texting about something like kind of serious, and I don't think I responded for like 20 minutes, and you just texted back my Thanksgiving menu.
It's on my mind. It stays on my mind. So my tree's not going up. And I'm honoring Thanksgiving this year. I'm standing with all of you Thanksgiving lovers.
Are you holding space for
I'm
Thanksgiving?
holding space for Thanksgiving.
Wait, tell us about your menu now that we brought it up.
Oh, it's going to sound so mid. I don't know. I'm going to be like mashed potatoes. Duh. I'm hosting Thanksgiving for the first time this year, so it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Flip-flops. That's why my guest count is low. So,
That is big.
Anyway, it's November.
It is November. You know what I want to ask you?
Ask me.
Because we're talking about food.
Mm-hmm.
What is like your death row meal?
Mmm.
This is my favorite thing to ask people and to talk about.
A caniac combo. No, I'm kidding.
Valid, honestly.
No. Maybe like you're not gonna relate at all, and
Okay,
you're
it's
gonna
okay.
like a big steak from Saltgrass. She doesn't relate. Some buttery mashed potatoes and green beans from Saltgrass.
Okay, I can relate extremely hard to buttery mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a steak girly, but that's a common answer. Is like a good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the reason I ask is because mine would be a Thanksgiving spread.
Forgive me, I didn't ask. Forgive me for not asking.
No, for real. I'm like, if you even care, mine is
what is it?
a Thanksgiving meal. It's funny because I don't think that's my favorite food. Like if people ask me my favorite food, maybe at one point I would have said a Thanksgiving spread, but for it to be my last meal, I feel like that would be really comforting because my mom makes the best Thanksgiving spread.
She does.
And it doesn't sound mid to me. I know you said like, oh, it's going to sound mid. Like that's so comforting. Like mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. Like the turkey I could like give or take, but I do love a ham.
I don't need the turkey.
Yeah. The best part of that whole meal is the brown and yellow stuff.
This conversation.
Okay, do we need to pivot?
Should we cut this?
No. We always say that.
Anyway, so that's our death row meal. Let us know what your death row meal is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're moving on.
Anyway.
How have you been since last month?
Oh my gosh, I've been swamped this week. Let me tell you. Season 2 of Nobody Wants This came out. I had to watch Dancing with the Stars Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I had to watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which we'll get into, because I wanted to understand the lore behind Dancing with the Stars and the 2 Mormon wives that are on there. And then I had to read the book for this podcast, which I did wait until yesterday to read, if you were wondering. But again, more on that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, big week. Big week for me. What about you?
Big week for you. Pretty big week for me. I'm watching The Voice. Yeah, I'm watching The Voice. It means a lot to me. The coaches this season are Snoop Dogg, who is just incredible. If you don't watch The Voice, you don't even like Snoop Dogg like that, you'll become a fan. Niall Horan, who I'm enjoying just being near. Reba.
A single mom who works 2 jobs.
Speaking of Reba.
Okay.
Cut this if we need to cut it. But I texted Kyle because on the show, Reba revealed that she like dabbles in crystals.
Ooh.
And
Reba, no.
no, I literally. And so I texted Kyle. I was like, "Did you know that Miss Reba dabbles in crystals? I have nobody else to talk to about this." And he didn't respond.
Kyle, respond to Kristen because we all need to know now.
I know.
By the way, I have a friend, for context, I have a friend who's like loosely related to Reba. And I always forget until he sends me a picture of him and Reba.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hello?
you're with Reba? And it's always like once a year, once every other year. Like at a funeral or something that they see each other. But it's kind of my favorite piece of lore. I drop it like it's my own fun fact.
We know Reba.
Yeah, we know Cynthia Erivo. We know Reba.
Yeah. But anyway, he didn't respond. So that's been on my mind because I'm watching The Voice.
Okay, well, more on that later.
And Michael Bublé, who is the man of this upcoming season.
It's true.
So
I do love Michael Bublé.
Y'all get on The Voice.
That's a good judge like group.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's actually hash something out right now, live on air.
Okay.
Because me and Kristen cannot get on the same page with the shows that we're watching. And it drives me insane because I'm like, now we have a pop culture podcast, so we need to get on the same page so we can talk about things. She won't watch Dancing with the Stars. I won't watch The Voice, mainly because I've served my time with The Voice. I've watched it. I kind of like got bored with there not being any like real stars to come out of it.
There's like no point in having the show. I mean, nobody becomes a breakout star, but I enjoy the talent. I like to see them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do too. I love seeing like a viral clip on Instagram of someone that's really good, but to actually commit to watching the show start to finish, I don't have it in me. But yeah, she won't watch any of the shows I recommend. And when she recommends shows to me, it's usually like Game of Thrones. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch that. But then even with our pop culture shows, we can't get on the same page.
I don't have Netflix anymore, which I'm going to remedy. I'm going to get Netflix again. I've been mooching off my parents for too long, and they don't have Netflix anymore, so
yeah,
I've been without Netflix.
It's okay.
Let it be known, though, that I have watched a few of her recommendations. I'm just waiting for that to be reciprocated.
I'll reciprocate it when you suggest something I'll actually want to watch.
There's all kinds of different genres that I suggest to you.
Name one.
Okay, The Voice 1, that's a genre. That's like a game show.
Okay, but I've already watched it. That doesn't count. It's different when it's a show you haven't watched.
This is going to get ugly. Moving on.
Should we fist fight?
Moving on. Cut. That's my update. Wait, did you already update me? You did. I don't do anything but watch The Voice. I went trick-or-treating last night.
Yay.
My son was baby Pegasus from Hercules.
He was so cute.
He really was. And he didn't even mind his headpiece, like with his hair coming down. Like he was having the best time of his life.
Yeah.
It was a gorgeous little Halloween. I made chili. I made a gorgeous chili.
So cozy.
I had Fritos all up in there. Yeah, it was a lovely night, and we watched Edward Scissorhands and went to bed.
The video you posted was so cute of Miles. Y'all were like strolling him up to a porch, and I could just see his feet like swinging out the stroller. I was like, this is so funny because he has no idea what's going on.
No.
Like he's just getting shoved around. Like,
I know.
Here's some candy.
I felt so bad for him. Everybody was asking like, oh, what is he? And I was like,
Aww.
He's Pegasus, but it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's a little horse with wings.
I've never seen Hercules.
Good.
So I wouldn't know.
You would like Hercules.
And I will watch it.
I just debunked your theory.
No, that's a good suggestion. So I'll watch it.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
The cast is so good. The music is incredible. But that's just how old Disney is. There's good voices. I think the whole part of this, like first part of this episode needs to be trashed, but we're just talking about nothing.
No, this is good. I don't personally have any updates like
no, me
personally.
Either. October was a blur. November's on my mind. I have guests coming, and my guest room looks like garbage. I have Thanksgiving to host. My son's birthday is the first week of December, so I have $1.
Yeah,
that's like where my mind is. I'm like in hosting mode. Holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a race coming up in November.
Yeah. Wait, this is huge. These are all huge things.
I have a lot of money to spend in this month, and
yeah,
that's hurting me. But anyway.
Okay, actually, before we get into the pop culture picks, I forgot I made a list on my phone of things I wanted to bring up before we got into the pop culture picks. And I'm glad I looked at it. Hey, your Thanksgiving menu is on the list. I just want you to know I care deeply about that.
Thanksgiving menu.
We got like our first hate comments. Well,
no.
Would you call them hate comments? I don't know.
People were being hateful to each other in our comments.
Hateful comments. We posted a clip of our Taylor Swift take, which wasn't even that hot of a take. No. I think every Swiftie would have that take. Didn't think much of it. It kind of popped off. I mean, it didn't go insanely viral, but it got like 5,000 views, I think. And all of a sudden, people are fighting with each other in the comments and like just so taking it.
It was nuts.
So far. I was kind of enjoying it a little bit. Like every time I got a new comment, I was like, ooh.
Some people were frustrating me though. And then I was like, wait, I need to touch grass.
Yeah, it's true.
So.
No, it's true. But it just like, shows to go ya. All you have to do is post a video and the people will do the rest. But okay, I really was going to try not to talk about Taylor Swift this episode, but I have to because it proves my point. It proves your point. A couple days after we recorded last episode, I was with a group of people, and this one person who I don't know, by the way, otherwise I wouldn't tell the story, but we have like mutual. So it was like a mutual friend of me and my other friend. And she goes, does anybody here listen to Taylor Swift? Like, has anybody heard her new album? And I thought I was in the presence of a Swiftie. I thought we were about to bond over like the new album and like talk about how much we liked it or just our thoughts. And I said, oh, I am. And she goes, oh, I'm about to make you really mad. Which first of all, I wouldn't have gotten mad. But like now I'm mad because you said that I was going to be mad. And so then she proceeds to like talk about how trash the album is. But it was the perfect example of how Taylor Swift fans, like 9 times out of 10, most Taylor Swift fans are minding their business. I was minding my business. I don't go out of my way to talk about Taylor Swift. It comes to me. Yeah. And it's from the haters. Yeah. So I just thought that was funny and it proved your point.
It's so odd. Like she just like lives in people's minds. Yeah. And an album drops and they can't wait to say like it sucks. Yeah. Like why do you care? If you know you don't like Taylor Swift, you know you're not going to like the album. I will say it again. Shut up about the album.
Double down.
Shut up about the album. Like, oh my God. I don't wait for an artist that I don't care about that I know I won't like to drop just so I can listen, waste my time and say it sucks. Yeah. Get a life.
Go touch grass. Actually do more than touch grass. Like go roll down a hill. Literally. Like and spread out on the grass. I just thought it was funny. It just kind of like proved our point that like we're not talking about people that just like have an opinion about the album. The people that go out of their way to constantly talk about how much they hate her and hate the album.
We're not always right, but this time we are extremely right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the pop culture picks of today. First order of business, Frankie Muniz and Hilary Duff are beefing. Thoughts?
That's just such a funny sentence to hear. Like I completely forgot that these two people work together, and just Frankie Muniz is not really someone I think about. I can't think of the last time I thought about Frankie Muniz. Actually, I do love Big Fat Liar. I think about that movie.
Good movie.
Fondly.
Did you not watch Malcolm in the Middle?
I didn't watch Malcolm in the Middle. I didn't watch Agent Cody Banks, which is
I loved that
where
movie.
They work together.
You don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. Well, I was a Disney Channel kid. Was that a Disney Channel movie? Agent Cody Banks?
No, it came out like in theaters and on DVD.
Okay. Maybe that's why. I was very much a Disney Channel kid, but I wasn't like going to the movies a lot as a kid. But I feel as if, why did he bring this up, right? Because isn't that how we even know this?
For background, he went on a podcast and he basically talked about how Hilary Duff's mom is like the original Kris Jenner. And how he was really excited to do a movie called Agent Cody Banks, where he starred as the lead and he was going to be able to choose his female lead. And he was really, really wanting to choose Kristen Kruk, I think is how you say her last name. She's in Smallville. She plays Lana Lang. Have you seen Smallville?
Have not.
You said you would watch Smallville because you had a Superman obsession after we watched Superman.
Sorry, I'm really booked right now with Dancing with the Stars and The Secret Life of Mormon Wives, and nobody wants
It's on your to-do list. But anyway,
it's on there.
She plays Lana Lang in Smallville, which is like a Superman-based sitcom. She was like one of like the Teen Choice Award like beauties of the time. So I understand why he wanted that to be his like female lead. He didn't know her and he was already friends and familiar with Hilary, and like there was nothing romantic there. So he didn't say that he was like out like downright mad, but he said that he was frustrated because he told Hilary's mom about the movie on one day. She didn't even know about the movie. She asked him, oh, is there any chance, like, is there anything like for Hilary that Hilary could do on the film? And he was like, I don't know. I'm not the director. I don't cast, like, whatever. The very next day, she came back to him on the set that they were on, and she was like, oh, Hilary's going to be with you all summer. She's going to be like the lead in your movie. And he was like, no, I thought it was going to be Kristen. And so apparently it put a heavy strain on his relationship with Hilary. Like their friendship was,
because he was beefing with her mom.
Right. Okay. So their friendship was like really, really affected.
Okay.
And I don't know. I just figured for our millennial girlies on here. That kind of is big news. I don't know.
It is and it isn't. Like, hearing this, I'm kind of going, okay, and you're bringing this up now because... Like,
yeah, I don't know why he brought it up on the podcast, but it's interesting because we didn't have podcasts or like things like that back then.
It's true.
I mean, all we had was like J14 and like Tiger Magazine, and they were like completely inaccurate.
Okay. Can I say something though? Maybe a little controversial.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things, for example, Drake Bell and everything that went on and the horrific things surrounding what he went through, that certainly needs to be brought up and talked about. Some things really don't. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
I think protect what those movies and shows were, like, for the viewers. Like, I didn't need to know that you were beefing with Hillary Duff's mom. Like, I don't know. Maybe to me, it just doesn't sound that deep, but maybe I'm missing part of the story.
Yeah, I need to go and listen to the podcast, which I don't know.
Yeah, for some context.
But I also wonder why he went on, because usually when celebrities go on, it's because they're promoting something. So I don't know what he's promoting or like why they even asked about that.
I don't know, but they should make a Big Fat Liar too. Like, I would watch that. He needs to be promoting that.
Moving on.
Okay. Yeah, it does feel a little bit clout chasey. A little bit.
Maybe. I don't know what he's up to. I wish them well.
Wait, what are your thoughts? Did you have thoughts on the beef?
I mean, it doesn't really ruin any of the magic for me. I loved Agent Cody Banks. I actually forgot that Hillary was even in it. So, Frankie, if this makes you feel better, I only remembered that you were the lead in that movie.
Okay, Frankie love.
I know. I loved a spy movie growing up. Like, I loved, like, a spy movie. Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
So, were you a Spy Kids fan?
I loved Spy Kids. I loved, like, Inspector Gadget. Do you remember those movies?
No. One of these days, I'm gonna have watched something that you said, and it's gonna be a beautiful moment.
I know. We're literally months apart. I don't know why. We just like experience different things.
One day. Until then.
Anyway, if I asked her like, "Have you seen Les Mis?" she'd be like,
"Oh yeah, I've seen Les Mis."
No, literally.
Love that movie.
I haven't seen The Greatest Showman. Actually, have I?
You haven't?
No.
What?
It just didn't call to me.
That's so random. I would have thought for sure you had seen that movie. You should watch it.
It didn't call to me.
It has a lot of big names: Zendaya, Zac Efron, Hugh Jackman.
I know.
Who I also know. I think I'm going to save that story for another time. I'm going to leave people on their seat. Yeah.
No celebrity is safe on this podcast.
True.
We know them all.
We're really connected in Hollywood.
But anyway, yeah, it doesn't ruin anything for me. Happy for him, I guess, that he's on a podcast. He's obviously promoting something. Don't know what he's promoting.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up. I don't want to right now.
Anyway, but I just thought news for those of us born before this millennium. So anyway, for our second story of the day, a little bit of a darker Halloween note. Julia Fox is under fire for her Halloween costume this year. I can't even utter what she's done. I mean, I'm going to, but I'm appalled. Yeah. She dressed up as a Jacqueline Kennedy on the day of the assassination, covered in blood.
I mean, I'm just speechless.
Yeah.
What else is there to say about this except
boo?
Boo. That is disgusting. And
boo.
Like, what made her think this was a good idea?
No, I don't know.
I understand celebrities want to push the envelope. You know, I understand maybe that urge to like do something different, do something out there. I just feel like maybe we stay away from assassinations as a whole. That feels pretty safe.
Like not like a literal murder.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you can dress up as like Jason, Freddy, whatever. Like that's scary. But it's fiction.
It's fiction.
His relatives are living. They're alive to see that.
I'm so glad you said that. That's what I was going to say was like, there are people still alive. Well, and as long as the family is alive, like there will always be someone alive connected to it. But somebody's worst day to turn that into a costume. Yeah. It's messed up. I love to see a celebrity silly costume. Like, let's do Poot Lovato.
You know who did do Poot Lovato?
Yeah.
Demi Lovato. She reprised her role as Poot.
Yeah. I respect her so much for this. It wasn't always funny to her because I remember it was like a sore subject for a while. Like if you brought up Poot Lovato.
She said she was devastated about it. Like it really hurt her self-esteem.
Yeah.
I guess she didn't realize that the picture was distorted.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize the picture was distorted. I just thought it was like a bad angle.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, like take a joke. We all have a Poot Lovato picture.
Yeah.
You know? Do you have one?
I do.
What do you want to share or no?
It's worse than poot though, because it's not my face. Can I say it? Can I say it?
That's up to you.
This is my podcast.
It's your body.
This is my podcast. I don't care.
Yeah. What? Say it. I'm wheezing because I've seen the picture.
It's so bad. Okay, I have a Poot Lovato picture. Unfortunately, it's not of my face, but it was distorted heavily. I hope if you're my family, forgive me. Yeah, I have a Thanksgiving photo, like a group photo with my husband, side of the family. And unfortunately, I was wearing some jeans that were just too tight that day. They were like hanging on by a thread. Look, it was like the middle of the holidays. I was like, January's coming. I'm about to hop back on. I'm about to lock in.
Yeah.
But I hadn't locked in yet. So I'm pictured wearing these jeans. Unfortunately, one of our family members added like a crispy filter.
It was crispy. It looked like deep fried. Yeah, double deep fried.
It was like a crispy filter onto this photo. Posted it on Facebook. And literally at the time the show This Is Us was very popular. So the caption was, "This is us," with a heart. In front and center, I don't even know why I'm in the center of this picture that I'm like an extended family member for, is my crispy camel toe. It was so bad. A camel toe in jeans?
Crispy.
How do you even get a camel toe in jeans?
I don't know, but I'm sobbing.
No, it was so wrong.
It.
And
well, you know when your friends are like, "Guys, this is such a bad picture of me," and then they show it to you, and you're like, "No, like it's okay."
Yeah, it was bad.
She showed it to me, and I cackled.
Yeah, it was like a heart.
I was like, I can't even lie to you. Like,
no. And this person that posted it has like a following on Facebook. Like many people commented, many people saw it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that did affect my self-esteem, and I did lock in that January.
So you can relate.
Yeah.
You can relate. I'm glad she's come around to being able to laugh about it. It's endearing. And I feel like that's the only way you can respond is to like make a joke about it.
It's like that picture. See, this is what Kim Kardashian needed to do when that picture of her BBL came out when she was like walking on the beach and it looked like so terrible and fake.
Yeah.
And she was like, it was just a bad angle. Like, one, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Two, like, we know that you have a BBL. You could have just said like, y'all, my BBL was like out today. Yeah. Like, it would have been so funny.
Yeah.
Every time I like laugh something off, I'm really faking it. I'm really like, oh my God, this is so hilarious. Inside, I'm like, please don't cry.
Yeah. There's only two ways to go about that. You either like get mad and like lash out, or you like roll with it.
And it's like, that's crazy. My camel toe was out on Facebook. Whatever.
Yeah. See, now you can laugh about it.
Yeah. Years later. Well, that's it for me. That's
it for me too. I say let's move it on.
Yeah.
So for my first pop culture pick, it's a little bit of Dancing with the Stars news. And you do watch like social media clips, so you'll be able to at least engage with me. But Jen Affleck was eliminated off of Dancing with the Stars for the Halloween episode, and on a TikTok live shortly after the episode wrapped, she hinted at some beef with a former co-star or current co-star, Whitney Levitt. She was like, "I'm rooting for Andy Richter. I'm rooting for this person." And she goes, "And I would be rooting for a certain co-star, but you'll just have to wait for season 3 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives."
Oh my God, they're so thirsty, those women. They're so thirsty.
I know.
I'm going to watch anyway, whatever.
There's a lot of drama surrounding this season in particular.
I saw that Val's brother was like talking about Jen's partner and saying Jan, right? And saying that he had like no business being like a pro this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like,
yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Max, who's married to another former pro.
I don't know.
Can't think of her name. Starts with a P. So sorry. But he went on a podcast and was basically trashing Jen Affleck's partner, who it's his first season on the show.
And he's one of Taylor Swift's background dancers, right?
One of Taylor Swift's background dancers.
She's everywhere.
He's so good. But basically, Max was saying like he has no business being a pro on the show. Just like, speaking of thirsty, that's thirsty. And yeah, it's like every pro's first season is probably not great. It's your first time having to teach ballroom dance to a celebrity that has never ballroom danced. It wasn't classy. It wasn't cool. But there was that whole saga. And then, okay, the reason I started watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is because Whitney Levitt is a contestant on the show who, you know, is part of the Mom Talk. And everybody hates her.
Dislike.
And I just couldn't figure it out because I didn't watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She's
very likable on the show. On Dancing with the Stars. She's likable.
She's so likable. And Whitney Levitt came across my table like a few years ago. I just thought she was like a cute mom. She's dancing in her PJs. So I followed her. I enjoyed keeping up with her.
You didn't see when she was dancing when her son was hospitalized with RSV? She was like doing the renegade and he was like on a ventilator.
I did miss that. And so obviously when the show like started airing, people were talking about it. And I somehow completely missed that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, when I first discovered her. And so, you know, that was my view of her. And then the show aired and everybody was talking about how she was the villain. And I just was kind of like, I guess I don't know because I don't watch. Yeah. And she's such a good dancer. Like, such a good dancer.
But people actually do criticize the show for casting her because she does have actual ballroom experience.
I don't think she has ballroom experience.
She's like competition experience, like dance.
Yeah, but there is someone on the show every single season that has dance experience or has like enough rhythm and talent to be able to dance really well. And I think that the show doesn't always do this well, but I think the ultimate hope is that people judge the celebrities kind of based on their ability. Like, you're not going to compare Whitney Levitt and Andy Richter. Like,
well, that was my question because people were saying like he's consistently gotten better, but I'm like, is that the metric for staying on the show? Because like if Jen was already better than you, why are you still here?
It's a little unclear to me. I think if the show was only about ability, then they would only cast like skinny young people, like you know what I mean? Like they would cast Alex Earl and they would cast Whitney
like physically
Levitt.
Fit people.
Yes, and they don't. They cast a range of ages and sizes and people.
Sorry, Andy, she just dragged you. Fit, beautiful, young.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Some people can't move like Charli D'Amelio.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just mean if the show was only based on that, then they wouldn't cast those people and they wouldn't take into consideration fan votes. But it is about both. Like, sorry, you have to be entertaining and likable and also be improving and be in a dance competition. So it does get a little bit muddy because it's like, yeah, Whitney Levitt like is a better dancer than a lot of these people, but do the fans want to vote for her? So
wait, we're going down a rabbit hole. I need to know what you think of Whitney now that you've watched the show.
Okay, yeah, let's circle back. I'm only on episode 5 of season 1, so I think I just haven't maybe seen a lot of what makes her the villain. What I see is someone with a very large personality that doesn't always make the best calls. Like when she brought like those Fruity Pebbles as a gift to the Galentine.
Okay, I can't call that not the best call. That was like airing out something that Demi had told her. That was like airing out. You and I would feel betrayed. Like if I told you something so crazy. Yeah. And then I just like brought a little like.
Wait, I guess I was under the impression that they all knew. Like, weren't they all talking about it together?
They all knew because Whitney didn't keep it a secret. She only told a few people in confidence.
Oh, but not all the girls?
And everybody found out anyway.
Okay.
Because they gossip.
Yeah.
And then she threw it in her face. And everybody was like, it's okay, we know. Which is like embarrassing.
It's true. Yeah, no, okay. It wasn't cool. But then again, and granted, this is a reality TV show, so I can't really.
I know someone has to play the villain.
Someone has to play the villain. And then also the response matters too. Like it got created into so much more drama than it needed to be because the girl who opened the gift could have just like laughed and like whatever. And then in private been like, hey, that actually really hurt my feelings. Like,
they
I told
can't.
you this.
They're on TV.
I know. There's no such thing as like private conversations.
Everyone on that show is nuts.
And I have to remember that. Like, this is me now touching grass. I'm like, this is all.
They're here to entertain me.
Reality TV. And editors are editors for a reason. Like, they're good at their job and they are supposed to edit it in a way that manipulates the story. So I think she has a big personality. I don't think she makes the best decisions. But like, to call her a terrible person and a villain, like, I don't know. It just
keep watching. You haven't watched enough.
I'll keep watching.
It's gonna get worse. Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
My opinion definitely could change. But she's a good dancer. I'm sorry.
I think what I don't like about her is that she's so like averse to taking accountability. Like she'll say like, I've racked my brain and I just don't get what I did wrong.
Yeah.
And it's just like, anybody with a pulse, like not like look inward and be like, oh, I played a part in why there's a conflict. If there's a conflict, we both played a part. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why she gets on my nerves. Like, she's very like, what have I done wrong? I'm willing to say sorry. And then you tell her and she's just like, I didn't do that. Like, okay, moving on. Yeah. Anyway, she's annoying. I don't hate her, but she's annoying.
Yeah.
If she's being genuine on the show, annoying.
Well, I'm holding space for her being a bad friend and making poor decisions and also being a really good dancer. Like, she's so good. And, you know, yes, a lot of people are saying like she has dance experience, but her and Mark Ballas are kind of the only ones like really pushing the envelope with choreography. Like, her choreography is hard. So it's like, yeah, she's a good dancer, but she's also getting some of the hardest choreography. So I think she's working just as hard as everybody else.
I will say her energy is just like there during her dances. Like, it's just entertaining. It's captivating to watch. I can't say the same about Jen. I felt like she was always like lacking just like a certain something, like lacking a little bit of energy.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear you say that, because I felt the same way. A lot of people are pissed that Andy Richter is still there over Jenna.
I'm not pissed because I don't care that much.
Yeah.
But like,
no, a lot of people are mad.
But he should go. People just like him because he's like, I don't know. I hate a pity vote. Like, I wouldn't want a pity vote either. Okay. I wouldn't want like people just think I'm cute and I suck and I'm gonna like get votes. Yeah, that's lame to me.
I don't vote for him, but if I did, it wouldn't be a pity vote. I'm not like, oh, like Elaine Hendricks is the same age as him, I believe. Yeah, fact check me, but they're the same age, so I don't feel like any sort of like soft spot per se, but he's funny, he's entertaining, he's likable. Him and Emma have a great relationship, and that's a whole other added element now, is like you have this social media presence and people have to like you and your partner.
You know who I think needs to go home?
Who?
Zac Efron's brother.
Thank you. I agree.
He's giving nothing.
Agreed.
He's giving nothing.
And that's why it makes me mad that people are upset that Andy's still here. I'm like, okay, he's not going to make it to the final four. Okay. So like at this point, I think he could go home. I think Dylan could go home. Jen needed to go.
Yeah. She was going to go home eventually.
Yeah. So like his time is up, but also like other people's time is up. Dylan Afron is, I think he has rhythm and he's very like suave, but was it Danielle or Daniela? His partner. I can't remember. Daniela.
She's married to Pasha, who I love.
Look at you. You know the lore. See, okay, this is good. I feel like ballroom dance very much shows off the girl. And so male celebrities can kind of get off with not doing as much because the girl can like dance around them.
It's true.
And I feel like Dylan and Daniela are like a little bit guilty of that. So I think his time is up as well. So like if he goes home before Andy, I wouldn't be mad. That's why there's fan votes, because the fans do get a say in like who they're entertained by.
Yeah.
But yeah, I needed to watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because I was like, why do people hate Whitney so much?
It just gets worse.
Yeah. I don't know if she'll make it to the end because so many people don't like her.
I will say, I think she's an incredible dancer. I think she's a little bit like overscored, and I think Alex Earl's underscored.
Agreed.
Because she's like really giving.
She's really giving.
And why is she getting an 8? Why is she getting 9s?
Yeah.
She needs to be getting 10s.
But can someone explain like why she's being scored the way she is? Like, are we missing something?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Alex is really good. And her choreography's not easy either.
She's right on par with Whitney, I think.
Yeah.
And then people also were criticizing Whitney, saying her timing was off in their Wicked dance.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't there live, so I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't think it was the Wicked dance. Their Wicked dance was amazing.
It was what they're wearing stripes.
It was the the Halloween night dance, and then the first time it happened was the contemporary on dedication night. They were out of sync, which that one was really obvious. Totally get it. However, the Halloween night, I didn't even notice when Carrie Ann said they were out of sync. I had to rewind and like try and find it because it was so
Did you
minimal. I saw it like a little bit. It was like a millisecond off beat and they got right back on. To the naked eye, almost unnoticeable. But people like have their panties in a wad over it.
Oh my God, speaking of Alex Earl, her stepmother came out and said something nasty about Cheryl Burke.
Yeah.
Because of how she scored them.
Yeah.
What's going on with Cheryl Burke?
I
only know Cheryl Burke because she was on an episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh yeah. When she like, I remember that. She danced with Esteban.
Ever
Julio
since
Montoya.
her, I would get her confused with Sheryl Crow. So I'd be like, Cheryl Burke is a dancer, Sheryl Crow is a singer.
Yeah.
So she does not look like how she looked on that episode. At all.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably move on to our next.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the whole reason I started watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives was because of Dancing with the Stars, but it's a great segue into my next pop culture pick because I wanted to talk about Taylor Frankie Paul becoming the Bachelorette, and not only becoming the new Bachelorette, but how she's handling it, because now she's in this whole other drama with her second baby daddy, and she's been posting about the drama, and I just wanted to know your thoughts about her being the new Bachelorette and talk about all that.
I think obviously the Bachelor franchise is in trouble. Their ratings are down. I do think it's because they've kept this motto of like picking someone, sparkly, shiny, without scandal. And unfortunately, we live in a world that just doesn't want to consume that content anymore. Not when you have The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, not when you have Love is Blind, Love Island at our fingertips. People just want more drama than that.
Messy.
They want something messy, and The Bachelor has never been messy. They pick someone perfect, unblemished. They pick women pretty much like that. And usually there's very, very strict requirements for whoever is the Bachelor or the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So I can see why they picked Taylor Frankie Paul, because they're trying to get more viewers. I'm probably going to watch her season because she's on. So the question is this: do they care that she's messy, or are they like scrambling right now because they didn't want her acting like this, or are they like, this is exactly why we picked her? We picked her because she acts like this, and now everybody's going to watch her show.
That is such a great point.
The big question is she even going to find anybody on this show? Because she posted like a couple weeks ago that she's been singing songs and listening to beautiful songs, and like in one of her clips, it's like a guy strumming a guitar, and everybody identified him already. And they're like, okay, you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
But you're about to go on The Bachelor. Yeah. Why would we watch if we already know you're with someone? Yeah. Also, are you even allowed to post this?
It's true.
Like,
That's so many questions.
Not to bring up Love Island again, but literally, do you remember during the Love Island reunion, Huda was like, I can't confirm or deny whether I'm in a relationship because like I signed an NDA, or because Netflix won't let me. Yeah. So obviously shows do care about the outcome of their show being revealed, and I can't imagine that the Bachelorette franchise would be okay with like the ending being spoiled.
Yeah, I mean, their spoilers are not new in the Bachelor franchise. Do you know Bachelor Steve?
No,
I couldn't tell you much about him. Except
wait, he has an account.
He has an account.
I guess I know who that is. And I thought it was an actual Bachelor.
Oh no, I'm sorry. His like username is Bachelor Steve. Yeah. No. I don't remember what his name is. Okay, I sorry.
Reality Steve.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, Reality Steve. He spoils the ending like every single year. Yeah. So spoilers are always out there, but they're never like from the person.
Yeah, like Reality Steve doesn't have to sign anything saying he won't reveal the outcome. But
he's just
Taylor
a regular
probably
person.
Did.
I think from a producer standpoint, she's a genius casting because I am so intrigued on how this is all going to play out. So for viewership, I mean, it's amazing. But just as like a regular person, I'm like a little bit disappointed because this is the first person that's being casted who's not a part of the franchise already. Like she wasn't a previous contestant, which is fine. But like, I like to see regular people fall in love. It's encouraging.
It's true.
It's fun to watch regular people that you don't know. Yeah. It's a little bit just overdone. Like we're regurgitating the same people in different shows.
That might be the idea, though. They might be cleansing our palate a little bit, because I do feel like we took The Bachelorette for granted. Yeah. We weren't watching. Really, we weren't. We used to watch like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. I'm just thinking about like Kelsey Anderson, Joey, the Graza Day,
I don't know. Whoever was the last Bachelor. Like Kelsey Anderson, I love her so much. Like, she is so sweet and so funny, and I can tell she's very genuine. And I think about a person like her who lost their slot to Taylor Frankie Paul. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't think that you know.
No, but what I'm saying is that might be the point. We took them for granted before with like their wholesome castings.
Yeah.
We weren't watching, so we obviously didn't care that much. And now they're like, okay, fine, we'll give you what you want. And when we throw up and we're like, we don't want this anymore, maybe we'll watch the next season. We can get like the old blueprint back.
That is so fair. That is so extremely fair. However, I want to say one last thing. Taylor Frankie Paul is problematic. Like, we can't ignore that. I'm only 5 episodes into the show, and I can see that.
I have a lot of thoughts about this.
And I'm thinking, if a male was casted as the Bachelor and he had a DV arrest and had this problematic past,
she went there.
I don't think he would be casted.
No, he certainly wouldn't.
So I'm like, why are we encouraging this messy behavior? I'm not saying we need to throw her past in her face. I'm not saying we need, like, she doesn't get a second chance ever in life, but to be like rewarded and like casted on this huge show, it's a little icky.
We live in a new world. I think people want to just eat trash. They do.
Yeah.
They just want to consume trash all day long. No, you're right though. A male wouldn't have been casted in that position. I had a different take, and then you said that, and I was like, wait.
Okay.
She is one of my favorite of the Mormon wives.
Really?
Yes. She didn't start out that way. I used to think she was so messy. Oh, she is messy.
Yeah.
But I used to like kind of be like, oh, like she's so messy.
Yeah.
She's always like making problems. However, people have an accountability problem on that show. Demi being one.
Well, I think Taylor's one of them.
Whitney being one. No. Have you seen season 2?
No.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but she really does like a 360, and she's one of the ones who like owns her chaos, I guess, and she always says sorry.
Yeah.
Demi is nuts, I guess, in comparison to the rest of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a stray to like Macy Neely or Michaela Matthews. I love them. Whitney, you would die before getting a sorry out of her.
Really?
Demi, same with her. Layla is a gossip and will tell everyone, like, and that's probably who told about the Fruity Pebbles. I would bet my life that she told about the Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. I just know there's someone listening that's like, what is it with the Fruity Pebbles?
Y'all don't want to know.
We're not going to say it.
No. You God-fearing people, you don't want to know. If you fear God, you don't want to know what the Fruity Pebbles was about. To be honest, though, I don't know what the Fruity Pebbles was about. I can only deduce.
Wait, that's so true. We don't even know. Well, we know what we know, and we're not even saying what we know, but it does. I can only
deduce what the Fruity Pebbles was about. And like I said, if you are a God-fearing woman and or man,
if you're a Mog or a Wog,
you don't need to know what the Fruity Pebbles was about. You don't want to know.
Yeah, let's pivot.
And anyway, yeah, Layla, cut this. Layla was probably the one who told.
Sorry.
I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say. I wanted to talk about her as the Bachelorette, and I'm very, very excited to watch. We should like bring the days back where we watch that show together.
I know. I'm free at night if you just want to come over.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think let's move on to the prose portion of our show, where we discuss the book that we read for the month. And for the month of October, we read Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison, a werewolf novel. What did you think?
I hate to do this because I rated last month's book a 2.5, but I didn't like it. I really didn't.
You rated last month's book a 2.
No, I thought
I did 2.5.
Even worse. I didn't like it either. I would rate it a 2.5 this time.
Okay. If I read this book after reading something more sophisticated and maybe like in March, I think I would hate it. But something about reading it on Halloween.
You liked it?
I kind of liked it. I did.
I feel like... Okay, I have a lot of problems with the book.
Okay.
I feel... Maybe this is just me, though. It's really important to me to, like, care about the characters. And we start in the very beginning. We meet Rory. We meet Ian. But, like, there's no tension. Like, I'm not rooting for them. Like, she tells me... The author tells us that Ian has been in love with her all his life.
Yeah.
And okay, but like, I don't know you. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then I feel like the werewolf changing happened so quick.
It's true.
That it was just like, okay, I didn't even like know you before to care about like your life before, to be sad and to like feel that tension with you as you like struggle with your transition to being a werewolf. I don't know anything about your old life, you know?
It's true. Yeah.
So I don't know.
This wasn't a 5-star read for me by any means. So the issues that I have with it are probably the same. I felt like she went from being like, I'm single and I like being single and I'm never going to date, to like 2 chapters later, kind of being a little bit jealous of this picture of this girl she saw with Ian and kind of like changing her thoughts. So everything happened very quickly with her and Ian. And then also her, like you said, and their werewolf thing. She literally gets bit by a werewolf and she's in the hospital for like 1 day. And then she starts transitioning and she accepts it a little bit too quickly for me. Yeah. Like she's like, oh, I must be, like something's wrong with me. Yeah. And then she Googles like werewolf bites. And then she's like, I think I'm a werewolf.
That's exactly how Bella figured out that Edward was a vampire.
Yeah, it was like very quick. But I think sometimes I need a silly little book. Like it was definitely cringy. This book is kind of the epitome of millennial cringe a little bit. It reminded me of Allie Hazelwood, which I love, by the way. I love Allie Hazelwood. Have you read any of her books?
Did she write August?
I don't know what August is. She wrote Love on the Brain.
She didn't write August. Okay. It's some other girl whose name starts with an A. Never mind.
She always has like science books. Her main character's always like scientists.
Okay. So did she write Lessons in Chemistry?
No. There's just another like sciencey book. But Love Hypothesis, that was Allie Hazelwood. Okay. But the reason I'm bringing her up is because she's very millennial cringe. Like the main character will be like, I threw my hair up in a messy bun and put on my skinny jeans to go to Target. And it's like, okay, it's just a little bit too specific. And this book kind of did that for me. It broke the fourth wall like one too many times, talking about like vaping and Starbucks. And if a book mentions
some like an iPhone, I'm gone.
If a book mentions Snapchat or COVID-19, you lost me. Like I read to escape. Yeah.
No, if the words "the pandemic" are in the book, I'm gone.
Yeah. So this book lost me in that way, but it was entertaining. Like I read it really fast, and sometimes I have trouble knowing, did I really like a book that much, or did I just read it fast and was entertained? But also, is that so bad?
That's not bad.
Is it so bad that
That's
I just
point.
like
it's to be entertained?
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily not entertained. I just like, I guess I was reading it and I was just like, where am I? Like, what?
This book gave me a very similar feeling as The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, because objectively, I don't think that was a good book. Like, I don't think it was good writing.
It's crazy.
I don't think, like, I predicted the plot twist.
How? The plot twist was crazy.
No, it takes a lot for me to predict. Like, I don't see anything coming. And
I didn't see that coming.
And I saw it coming. So I'm like, it's pretty easy to fool me. And yet, like, I saw this coming. So that book wasn't 5 stars, but I ate it up. Like, I read it really fast, and it was a good palate cleanser if you're in a book slump. And that's kind of how I feel about this. Like, not mind-blowing, not the best writing, a little cringy, a little predictable, a little silly. But can't we be that sometimes?
You're skipping like a very, very big part where we realize why she has this strained relationship with her mom. I was like, why is that in the book right now?
Okay, you're right. That part was very dark. I didn't mean to like glide over that.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Actual trigger warning.
Actual trigger warning. This book does talk about SA. It has to do with her mom and someone she allowed in their life that she was dating. And it basically explains why she has such a strained relationship with her mom.
She forgave her too quick.
No, and it felt very out of place for me. Like she was like acting like she has this horrible relationship with her mom and they don't even speak. But then her mom comes into town and they're interacting like relatively normally. Yeah. And kind of being jokey with each other. And the book does end up like, I think they kind of end up resolving that, and she like forgives her mom. So it gets dealt with. It just felt very out of place. I don't know. I don't want to speak out of place because maybe the author had a reason for
maybe it meant something to her. Maybe it meant something to somebody that read it. If it did, that's good. Yeah. I just think it was ill-placed a little bit. I think
because the rest of the book felt silly and
well, I did read a review on Goodreads, and somebody said that they think what's her sister's name? Scarlett, yes. That her being pregnant and Rory turning into a werewolf at the same time is supposed to be like, you know, like drawing parallels between them two, like going through something transformative.
Oh, okay.
Which they're twins. They're both going through something at the same time.
Yeah.
But even that is like a bit weird. Like,
yeah.
My sister's like transitioning to a mom now. Like, I'm becoming a werewolf. I don't know. It's just like very weird the way that she used, I don't know, just everyday like big life events to, I don't know. I think it was ill-placed. I think the essay was a little ill-placed because the book was otherwise lighthearted. Well, that's that.
Well, what would you rate it? You said a 2?
That's 2.5.
Okay.
2.5 just because it was just like a little everywhere for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
If we kept it lighthearted and millennial, like that's its own genre, that's its own niche. And if I'm looking for that, then fine. But I think it was like a little randomly dark, and when it didn't have to be. Like, I don't think the essay had to be used as a catalyst for like her transformation.
Yeah. I
think it showed her like forgiving her mom a little too easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. Moving on.
That feels right for me. I would give it like a 2.8, round up to 3 on Goodreads.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess that leads us into our November book.
It does.
Which I'm extremely excited about, by the way. So me and Kristen read Priscilla Presley's memoir, Elvis and Me, I want to say a few months ago now with our book club.
Is that a Kindle Colorsoft?
No.
Oh.
It's just a regular.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay. So we thought it would be fun to read her new memoir that just came out in September, and it's apparently a continuation of Elvis and Me, and kind of talks about her life more after he like passed away, and I just thought it could be fun to continue on learning about her. Okay, here's a description. Priscilla Presley's divorce from Elvis left his fans incredulous. How could she leave the man every woman wanted? From the outside, life in Elvis's mansion looked glamorous and enviable, and in many respects it was. But inside the mansion, her husband was constantly surrounded by a male entourage while at the gates. Lines of beautiful women waited hopefully for an audience with the king. From the time she was 17 years old, that life was all Priscilla had known. During her 10 years with Elvis, it became painfully apparent that she had no idea who she was outside Elvis's world. The only way to find herself was to leave that world and seek a new life of her own, because leaving was the only way to survive, for herself and for her daughter. Softly As I Leave You is the deeply personal story of what Priscilla lost and what she found when she walked away from the man that she loved. Despite the legal separation, their love for one another transformed into a touching and tender dynamic that endured until Elvis's untimely death 4 years later. Shattered by Elvis's passing, she had to... Well, dang, I feel like we're reading the book right now.
Cut it.
Shattered by Elvis's passing, she had to reinvent herself a second time as the single mother of a talented, often headstrong daughter who never really recovered from her father's death. Priscilla's dedication to motherhood was enriched by the birth of her second child, and she gradually found her footing as a businesswoman, actress, designer, and legislative advocate. She transformed Graceland into an international destination and helped guide the development of Elvis Presley Enterprises. But the unexpected shattering loss of 3 immediate family members years later brought Priscilla to her knees. She shares her journey with a quiet dignity that will comfort and reassure anyone who has suffered and survived seemingly unbearable loss. A passionate, compassionate, and inspiring story of finding your place in the world. Softly As I Leave You is a sweet southern melody that will take the reader with Priscilla on her long road home.
Who wrote that description? It sounds lovely.
Whoever wrote Hamilton, because they had a lot to say.
Do you think this is a money grab though?
Maybe a little, but I do think a lot of people are curious about like how she kept the business running. Like she opened up Graceland. I am curious about that.
I will say though, the Presleys are kind of like American royalty, and this could kind of have the same effect as Prince Harry's memoir. It just drove his family further away from him.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows the legal battle that Priscilla's going through with Riley Keough. I think it's already like dust is settled on that. But Graceland went to Riley and didn't stay in the control of Priscilla after Lisa Marie's death. So I wonder, I have questions, is this for money? One, are we going to be airing out our family here? Is this going to like make your family strain even worse?
Yeah. I have a lot of questions too. I feel like I don't want to say too much because we are going to discuss the other book in the next episode.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that's happened since. It's very there's a lot of lore because like her daughter ended up marrying Michael Jackson, who was another huge iconic pop star, and there's just a lot of interesting things. I think a lot of people are curious about her life.
It's true.
So yeah, it could be for money, but I'm gonna read it. Curious.
I loved Elvis and Me, so
yeah, me too. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about more of that.
I know.
In the next episode.
I hope you guys read with us.
Yes, please.
Join our group me. We actually have not done a good job about being active in the group me, but that's because none of y'all joined.
It's because two people joined.
So y'all need to join. And we'll talk about it. And hopefully this is like our next rating of like 4 or above, because I'm tired of rating things too.
Please.
We're really going to step it up. We're going to be picking like nothing but ringers, 5s for the next couple of months.
I hope so. Another club, another club. Okay, guys. Happy November. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.